Hello, welcome back. If you're new here, my name's Victoria. I'm a mum of 5 in the UK, a harassed mum of 5 in the UK. While this was filmed, I was on some antibiotics for a thing on my foot that wasn't healing. And antibiotics make me a bit delirious and make me feel really rough. So if I look even rougher than normal, that's why. I'm off them now, but I'm still feeling a bit woo. Anyway, we home educate. So at the moment we've been learning about WWII. It's a subject that we often dip in and out of. We've been watching a series on YouTube called Coal House at War, where a bunch of families go and live as if it's a 1940s Welsh mining village. And because we're all 1940'd up, I got the Victory cookbook out that my mum's lent me. I say lent me, I've had it ages. And we thought we'd have a go at cheese, tomato and potato loaf. It said that you had the ideal thing is to serve it with salad, and I can see why they said serve it with salad. I think having lettuce with it would have complemented the flavours a bit more. But I always decide to do these things. My 14-year-old who likes cooking's more organised than me. He'll decide what recipe he's doing and ask the husband to order it with a Tesco delivery, the ingredients, and he's prepared. I'm never prepared. I just do things on a whim. I end up not having what I need in, or not having, or I have to pick a recipe where it's really basic because then I'll have the stuff in for it. And so I didn't have salady stuff with it. So you'll see in a minute I ended up serving it with carrots and peas and some random burgers that were in the freezer. Homemade burgers, but they were in the freezer, and some sausages. My mum said the finished product looked delicious. It was all right, but it was far too cheesy for me. The cheese sauce we're making could have done with less cheese in it. It tasted like that tube cheese you can get. I think they do like spray cheese in America, which blows my mind. But so my 12-year-old and my 9-year-old wouldn't even try, wouldn't even touch it. The toddler ate it. My 7-year-old daughter liked it. I liked it if I scraped a lot of the sauce off. And my 14-year-old liked it, but he did put a shed ton of sauce on it, like he not the cheese sauce that's in it, a different sauce. So I won't be making that one again. I made a few videos back. I made a potato and carrot, like potato cake things, and they went down well. And I've made them again since, but I won't be making this one again. Plus, some of the potatoes were cooked and some of them weren't, so it could have done with longer in the oven as well. But it was an experience. And I've said to the kids, because you'll see in a minute, we tried another recipe after this. I've said to the kids, I think because food was rationed and, things like potatoes weren't, people were probably sick of eating potatoes. So they had to think of all these weird and wonderful recipes to eat potatoes in a different way. Because the next one, that was me, daughter, and I was quite happy not to do another World War II recipe for a couple of weeks. But my 14-year-old was like, I'm going to have a go at the potato ring recipe, which is the one we start in a minute. So he wasn't put off by 1940s recipes. The thing that annoyed me a bit, though, was because cheese, sliced potatoes, tomatoes, and bacon, I can make a really nice potato bake, which we will all eat, apart from the 12-year-old is fussy. But doing it this way, it were nowhere near as nice. Oh, yeah, my 14-year-old didn't like the breadcrumbs on it, but I thought they were a nice bit. So the next recipe we tried, which the 14-year-old wanted to try, it was called potato ring, at the Victory cookbook again. The Victory cookbook strikes again. You weren't supposed to take the skins off the potatoes. You were meant to grate it. Looking back, we put far too many herbs in it. But I blame a 14-year-old for that. He was in charge of herbs. But these 1940s recipes are notorious for lack of instructions. You were meant to serve it with like cooked vegetables in the middle. So it's more like a potato nest than a potato ring, really. Potato nest might have been a better name for it. So I think you were meant to do 2 big ones. But so Anne were a little bit burnt around the edges because we did loads of little ones. So I think you meant to do 2 big ones, but they weren't very nice. We won't be doing that again either. But we live and learn, don't we? We keep trying. I mentioned before that I sold some things on Vinted, and over a period of few months, and it made me enough money to take my children to the fair. Since then, I've not sold that much on Vinted, but I've been using the little I have made to buy Christmas presents for the kids. So I bought this water toy for my toddler. It were only a couple of quid. We're only about £1.52, something like that. But then I had to pay postage. But it was so little money because she said it needed a clean, which it did. But by the time I'd left it in the sink to soak, and then later dried it and put it in the tub, it looked brand new. And he really likes playing water at the minute. So that was a good use of my Vinted money, I think. Because I've not actually paid for it, have I? Because I've not used money. It's money I've earned from selling things on Vinted. So yeah. What else have I had? I've had a couple of doll's house accessories I've got off Vinted and all for my 7-year-old daughter for Christmas. And there's still time for other little bits I can get. But yeah, I think he'll enjoy that. I think it's got suckers on it, so I think he's maybe stick it to the bathroom wall or something like that and play with it in the bath. It doesn't look that many pieces when I put it out to dry, but it filled the box, so I think it's complete. And it'll be fun for him. And then I was cleaning because I had victim support coming the next day. She's been really helpful. I'm really glad I got in touch with victim support in the end. I still can't talk about it other than on Patreon for legal reasons. But I will one day. But I am worried no one will believe me. You know? Everyone on my Patreon believes me. Anyway, I'm still waiting for a court date. And I don't know when that's going to be. But, yeah, when she comes, I'm a bit nervy about people coming in the house. When she comes, I have to clean everywhere for her to come. She only comes in front room. But I end up cleaning the entire downstairs in case. Because you never know, do you? She seems alright, though. I was really nervous the first time she come. But she seems alright. And there's Jerry, my toddler, helping me cook. We was doing a stew. So if I peel the potatoes or the vegetables and give them him, he'll put them in the stew pot. But 9 times out of 10, he's done that much fiddling with the stew pot, they have to change the water before we can cook it. So, I was talking about low-income housekeeping on the previous 2 videos. Something I've been doing lately for food is... both my 14-year-old and my 12-year-old like the Lloyd's Grossman pasta sauces, and they can be expensive, and 1 jar is like 1 meal because they're only little jars as well. I only entertain it because they like them so much, but at the moment Tesco's got them on offer. So what I do is when they're on offer, I buy them and put them in the cupboard. And when they're not on offer and they're really expensive, that's when I don't buy them. So when you see me putting them away in a minute, it looks like a lot. But when they're off offer, I won't be buying them for a few months. I'll only start buying them again when they're on offer again. So that's one of the ways I save money. And the other way I save money is my bed is knackered. It's propped up with an old tabletop and some old planks, which were the bottom of an old cot we had. And it's comfy. I mean, every now and again, the planks will fall out of place and you're like, oh my God, and you have to get out of bed and put the planks back. But it's created a massive space under the bed for storing things. So especially things like Christmas, if things like Pringles, Cheeselets, Twiglets, Roses, Quality Street are on offer, I'll get them. And I'll store them under my bed. And then one, they're safe and they're not cluttering up where I want to keep our regular food. And two, if they're under the bed, I'm less likely to eat them before Christmas because it means lifting the mattress, lifting the planks, all that. So I'm hiding food in my bed. We saw a documentary once about, what was it? Life on the Frontier, you know, the first settlers that went to America, other than Native Americans, obviously. And they were showing you how they used to hide food in their beds. So, you know, I'm a frontier woman, a pioneer woman, if I was American. And the other thing is, my mum come and she bought me 3 bags of stuff to sell on Vinted. So what I do is I sort it all into sizes. If there's anything that I can't sell, I'll put it for charity shop. Because even if clothes are no good, they can still send it to Ragman and get money that way. Anything that's my daughter's size that she wants, I'll throw to wash and keep. And once it's sorted in sizes, I'll sell it in bundles. But because I've been given it, and my mum was given it somewhere else, I only sell them for like £1, £2, something like that. And then I've got a couple of quid in my pocket. Somebody else has got a bargain, cheaper than what they get at a charity shop. So that's what I was doing a lot of the other afternoon. Sorting it all out, getting it into piles, taking photos of it, put it on Vinted. I've already sold the 2 of the bundles I've already sold. So I'm hoping the others will go and all. Because, you know, I'm preparing to move out, so I want to get rid of stuff. Anything I don't sell, I give charity shop. And then we had some snow, and there's nothing like a bit of snow to appreciate sitting in a nice warm house. Isn't there? So if you like that video, please subscribe. And I'll see you next time with a brand new video. Bye bye.